Andrew here, to welcome you to the channel. In this session, Larry will be cooking iced pound cakes in the mini Bundt and dash pie makers. Let's get started.
We're doing something I haven't done before. We're fixing a pound cake, and we're using a mix. It's White Lily, which I always like their flour. And this particular mix came from Walmart, and it's got the mix as well as the topping, the glaze, the vanilla glaze that you put on, all in the box. And I think it cost about $3.50. So it's very inexpensive, and let's hope it's good. If it's not good, you'll never see this video. But if it is good, you will. I'm going to cook it two different ways so we can see how it goes. Number one, we're going to do it in the mini Bundt cake cooker. It's part of the Dash series. And in the second cooker, we're going to use the Dash mini pie maker. We're going to try those two things and see which way it comes out best. If in fact it comes out at all, we'll know by the time we get through. So it's an experiment, and I'm bringing you all along with me. I seldom fix anything that I haven't tested several times before I do it, but this time I thought I'd step out of the box and we'd go ahead and fix it online. First thing I'm going to do in the bowl, I'm going to pour in the cake mix, and I'm following the directions exactly as they are on the label of the box. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use 10, I believe they called for 10 tablespoons of butter. That's in there. We're going to put in water, 3/4 cup of water. And the last thing we're going to do is put in 1 egg. Now let me get a spoon and we'll stir that up. Both of the lights have gone off, so let's put a little bit of cooking spray in them. What I'm going to use is the butter flavored spray, because the butter always makes everything taste better. There's butter in the mini Bundt maker, and here's butter in the mini pie maker. And now we'll put some of the pound cake batter in both cookers, not overfilling and not underfilling. Hopefully we'll get it just right. There's the Bundt cake, and here's the mini pie maker. And we'll close that down. And I'm going to start the timer so I'll be able to tell you exactly how long they went, and we'll come back and check on them and see how they're going. They're cooking. They've been cooking now for just a couple of minutes, and I can hear them sizzling a little bit. Looks like I might have overfilled the one on the right, which is the mini pie maker, a little bit. If so, it's okay. We'll do it again before we leave the video. These have both been baking for 8 minutes now. So let's take a peek and see what they look like. That's looking really good. It can actually cook a little bit longer, and this one for sure I overfilled, and that's the reason it looks like it's burning. But we're going to let it cook a little bit longer, and we'll do a redo on the cook on that. They've been cooking now for about 14 minutes. I have reloaded the Dash mini pie maker with new batter because it was overfilled and just about overflowed and didn't do well. This one in the mini Bundt maker looks amazing, and I tested it, and it tests done. So we're going to take it out and let it cool and see what we have. This device is so nice that it has this little plate in it that lets you take it out without having to dig around. It's a great invention, and I'll have a link for it in the information below if you're interested in buying one. We'll be back in a few minutes when this one has been going for about 13 minutes. Let's take a look at the one we've done in the Dash Mini Pie Maker. We had to redo it because it was too full on the first round, and when it's too full, it doesn't cook right. Let's open it. That looks a lot better. Let's take it out and put it over here on this plate with the one from the Bundt cooker, and we'll let them cool for just a minute, and then we'll put some of the icing on them. Let's drizzle a little of the icing that was included with these on them. All it took was adding a tiny bit of water, like a tablespoon and a half of water on them. And it made a great icing. I tasted it, it's real vanilla-y, and it tastes delicious. Let's pour a little on this one. And let's let them sit there for just a minute or two, and we'll give them a taste. There they all frosted up and ready to taste. Let's see how they taste. It looks kind of crispy, like you want them, like you want pound cake to be. They came out very delicious and everything I wanted them to be. There's no wet place in the middle of them. They're nice and cooked through. But I'd make sure I went 10 or 11 minutes on them, because that's what it's going to take. If you do them in the oven, you're looking at almost an hour to cook these. So it's a total game changer as far as cooking these go. And the ones done in the Bundt pan are done very well. And like the mini pie maker, I'll have a link in the description below for you to purchase one if you need it. If you've enjoyed this, we'd like your comments and to share, and also click the button, the notification button, so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll automatically be notified. Don't have to watch it if you don't want to. We'd also appreciate any words you might have, any thing you might have that you want to maybe offer some suggestions or some criticisms or whatever you want to do in the space below. It's always great putting on these videos for you, and we hope to see you on the next one.
Many thanks for attending our session. It's always rewarding to have so many great viewers. If you are one of our subscribers, you know we love you, and if not, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red box at the bottom right of your screen or in the information below. Thanks again, and as always, we wish you happy cooking. Take care.